What is going on, guys? I'm back with another construction update. So much has happened. I hope you guys enjoyed that short intro, by the way. Like, one of my friends actually was like, dude, your intro's a little too long. So instead of 20 seconds, I shortened it to 5. So I still want to keep an intro because it's classic. It's classic Thrill Warrior. So let's get to the construction update though. In my last update, you saw the concrete walls that were poured that extend out of that tunnel near Vortex's lift hill. The floor has also been poured as well. You can see those are the tarps on the side that were covering it while the concrete was curing. Since my last update, I have since changed my mind on a couple of things. I'm going to touch on a lot in this video. So I no longer think that this will be maintenance tunnel. I was convinced for the longest time. I'm like, there's no way this is gonna have any kind of a launch or track coming out of it, and I was convinced that this was a maintenance tunnel until I realized that the walls would not be there for an extended. Why would they extend the maintenance tunnel out more? Because this extends all the way out to the pathway. It just doesn't make any sense. And then I realized that the floor kind of has like a drop off kind of down, like it's a step down and it's not just one smooth ramp. So how would cars and trucks be able to get into the mountain? That's what kind of swayed me to think that this is for a track or some kind of a launch track or brake run element. What also is really confusing now is this the original maintenance tunnel. So it's now had cement poured and it's been covered by a tarp on both sides. So they poured cement down the two sides of the tunnel where they had dug the steel piles in the forms, and now it's completely covered by a tarp, and they're letting the concrete cure. So that's what really confused me, because why would they just reinforce that tunnel if it's just a maintenance tunnel? So at this current moment, I do not think that track will be coming out of this tunnel. I think it's just for maintenance, and maybe they're just reinforcing it because it's 40 years old. So that also means that I do not see any coaster launching and going over to Extreme Skyflyer. I think Extreme Skyflyer is for a different project, and I think it is unrelated to the other two tunnels that have been constructed. So, speaking of the third tunnel, let's get to that because that just popped up out of nowhere. That was not in my last construction update, and it is very, very interesting with how this lines up. So, as you know, Tiny Tom's was removed, and Thunder Run's exit was kind of ripped up from the bottom of it. And you can see it on the left there that I just circled. And right beside it is the third tunnel into the mountain, which is very interesting, guys. The placement of this, it lines up really nicely with the second tunnel near Vortex's lift hill. And it lines up really nicely with like a turn out of the station and a launch one way, and then the other side coming into the mountain would be a brake run. I'm not sure which way this coaster is going to launch. I have a really strong feeling now that after seeing the third tunnel that one of these is going to be a launch and one of these is going to be a brake run. I just have so many ideas flowing in my head right now, guys. Like I want to make another concept so badly. I have to show you guys like my envision for this ride now. For the longest time, I was very against. I was like, there's no way. Maybe it's gonna have like a turnaround and then come back. But I was very convinced that it was gonna be an Extreme Skyflyers plot of land. And now seeing this, guys, my opinion's completely changed. And Wonderland stated in their video that they released that they're gonna be making an announcement about some of the construction in April, so that's going to be something that we're going to have to pay attention to for sure. I don't know how much more I can say on this because I just have so many ideas in my brain right now and I don't know how to express it. Like maybe I'm going to make an update in a couple days, maybe letting more things sink in and more things start to happen, more construction happening, because they're not even done that third tunnel yet. The second one is getting there, and the third one is they just started digging in. They're digging on the inside as well. Let's kind of jump over to Behemoth. There's a couple other things I wanted to touch on. So training will start next week. Behemoth has 2 trains on the track. They need a third one. The Behemoth is supposed to be training in, I want to say, 2 weeks now. Same with Leviathan. Leviathan also has netting on its hammerhead. I'm sorry. I really don't like it. If they did the whole thing, it would have looked way better. And no, it's not done. Kind of at the bottom on the left there, it's not done yet. But I wish they went around the whole hammerhead because it just kind of cuts off and then continues a little bit down lower on the right side there. Here's a little update on Mindbuster. So it seems like the retracking is complete. I was not able to get a zoomed in shot of the steel rails, so I'm assuming that those are now in. Next time I go back, I will get a shot for you guys to confirm that. Ride maintenance has started to amp up as we progress to park opening. Drop tower has a gondola with a little maintenance bucket on it. They do this every year, and it goes up each side of the tower to inspect all the technical aspects of the ride. I did want to say something about Guardian. So, Guardian has its transfer track removed, and it also has the turn of the station removed as well. So, I just wanted to say that I made a post on Instagram about Guardian, and Guardian cannot start any kind of training or ride cycling or whatever until the construction around the mountain is complete, because it does interfere with that ride being able to run. This is something I've been directly told from a source of mine. So that doesn't mean that the ride's going to be closed for the season. I can tell you that right now that that ride will open. And it's not closed for good either, because they did install the bin system that's on Yukon in it as well. But they can't start any ride cycling until the construction around the mountain has been cleaned up. So also including the maintenance tunnel that is in the shot as well. Just thought I would fill you guys in on that. So hope you guys enjoyed the update. There was a lot to digest in this video. Gonna be very excited to go into the park within the next couple weeks. About a month, guys. So stay tuned for more construction updates, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a great week, guys. See you later.